This video is basic instruction on updating or posting available housing units within HMIS. This is a unique user setting called the Housing Capacity Administrator that typically one or two users at each agency can access. And typically these users have access only to the HMIS side of things, but since this is a custom solution, you would have access to the Investing in Futures workgroup as seen here. To move from the Housing Capacity section, from the Home Workspace, move to the left-hand side and click Show the Menu. As a reminder, you can always pin the menu in place so it does not collapse. Once done, you go to My Client Track and then scroll to the bottom, and if you have this Housing Capacity Administrator function, you will see an icon here with the house and housing availability restricted. Click here. Here, we want to post additional units for the Monte Cristo program. We see that there are currently some units posted. There are 3 bedrooms posted for single persons, and it appears there are 2 bedrooms posted for a single parent with a child. They have varying start dates, and we're going to post an additional 1-bedroom unit for a single person at the start of July. So here, we will create an additional Monte Cristo unit before proceeding forward. We will type CCS Monte Cristo. The program type. We know this one is permanent supportive housing. Other options are rapid rehousing, transitional housing, or emergency shelter. Select the one that is most appropriate. The household type. Our options are a household with a child, a single person, or a single person with a child. In this instance, we will say the available unit is for a single person. Veteran status. Some programs do require that the client is a U.S. military veteran and state that those units are dedicated for veterans. Other programs may say that they prioritize units for veterans. But in this instance, we know that the Monte Cristo has no preference. Chronically homeless persons. Permanent supported housing typically is now dedicated for chronic homeless persons. Other programs may have a prioritized unit, and some have no preference. In this instance, we will say dedicated. Age range. Some units serve young adult populations of a certain age. Here, we know this unit is for all ages and that the program is currently active as opposed to inactive. So, we're going to add a new Monte Cristo unit in a 2-step process. We will click Add New, and here we will reconfirm from the previous page. The program type in this instance is still PSH. Occasionally, programs may serve 2 differing populations. You may have a PSH program, but also a rapid rehousing section as well. The household type. Again, this particular unit is going to be for a single person. As this unit is PSH, or Permanent Supportive Housing, we do require a disability. And then, again, some programs are for veterans. In this instance, this unit has no preference on veteran status. This unit does have a preference for the chronically homeless and is dedicated for that population. Sometimes a unit may have a prioritization for one, or it may have no preference. Also, as this unit is not dedicated to young adults, again, we will say unspecified. Anticipated date available. We know this unit is going to require some move-out and some cleaning prior to becoming available. Currently, our schedule shows it will not be available until July 1st. And this particular unit is 1 bedroom and 1 unit. The location type. As this unit is a fixed building in downtown Everett, we would say specific zip code. If this were a rapid rehousing or other voucher unit, we may say it's a scattered site unit wherever the voucher could be utilized. Here we will say specific zip code. And then we have to say downtown Everett, which is Everett, Washington, 98201, and that this is active. Additionally, to help facilitate the housing and transfer of a client, you would enter your contact information, including a good contact telephone number, your agency, and if there are any contact comments such as you work Sunday through Thursday, say from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Once complete and once the dates in the bedrooms look correct, click Save. You will now see that these are the available units for single persons. To see all units available for this program, we need to change the filters. So here we will change the filter for household type from single person to all types of households, and we believe the rest of this looks correct, although we could select all for chronically homeless or all for all veteran statuses. Go to Search, and now this sees all the available units. We see that we have 3 bedrooms available on June 3rd, 2 bedrooms for a single parent with a child on June 14th, and we will have 1 additional 1-bedroom unit become available on July 1st. This concludes this video on basic instruction for posting available housing units in HMIS.